Verbals from the Countryside, following it up on the kind of covering statement about homework and studio work. So I think it's important for you as an actor to consider where you are in all of this, because change is something that we have to deal with if we're going to be creative, if we're going to be productive. If you fight change, invariably you'll be stuck in a position of reaction and probably never break free of it. With regards to acting, if you're in a room acting, if you're in your own room acting, there are things to be considered. And I was also thinking about another really important point, which is the difference between pleasure and a challenge. And my bonkers dog. One of the reasons I think, understandably, everybody wants to be face-to-face in the studio, intrinsically or intuitively, is because it's more pleasurable, because it's more social, and I think this is a very legitimate reason. But it doesn't necessarily produce the muscles you require to be an actor. Talking to a lot of industry practitioners, cinematographers, DOPs, editors, producers, the demand for content is epic. So there's a lot of workout going on out there. The challenge is actually, it's less organic, it's more demanding, it's less social because the turnover is you're just focused on the task. So one of the things to consider about the way we're going to be working is it is actually presenting you with how you meet the challenge, how you can actually transcend the challenge into something pleasurable. But the pleasure would be more substantive than the social. The pleasure would be the creative. The pleasure would actually be a sense of achievement. And that is the thing to really focus upon. I think the most important thing, and I think this is something to really get hold of, is to really embrace your home space, your studio space, being your primary creative space. Then inevitably you're going to bring so much more fruitfulness to your work once you are actually in the room working with people on set or whatever it may well be. But I think the other thing is that you then become more detailed, more nuanced in what you're doing. And then you get to a really important stage where you're no longer working out how to act and showing you can act. You've got to a level of capability and craft and understanding where you can make much more thoughtful choices, more playful choices. And in all of that, you're capable of creating a work which would present you far better. You have to give yourself the chance. You have to give yourself the chance by properly investing in your craft. You have to give yourself the chance by doing the things you don't initially find pleasurable at first. You have to actually focus more on the challenge and consider how you meet it and why you meet it. And if you can do those things, then I feel that you will find yourself to be a better actor. And so the homework that we're doing and the studio work that we're doing is very much focused upon that. How are you working in either space as an actor? Then we can have the pleasurable conversation of your work. Then we can have the pleasurable journey of the experiences and the impulses and the surprises and the risks that really move you forward. Okay? I very much hope to see your work in one shape or form, in one place or another. Speak to you soon. Bye.